Welcome to the Conversation Colons podcast. I'm your host, Damien, and my co host, Jared.
Howdy, y'all.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know. It's just funny.
Here, why don't you take us into the Brewskis of the week?
Well, ladies and gents, for this Brewskis of the week, I actually have a homemade brewski. This is something called Giggle Juice. It contains Moscato. This is just regular Moscato, but it recommends you use pink Moscato. Sprite, lemon vodka, or any type of vodka that has lemon. You don't even have to do it if you don't want to. Lemonade vodka. And pink lemonade, as well as some cut up lemon and strawberries and some ice.
Nice. I
Yeah.
have Smirnoff Ice Pink lemonade flavor.
Ooh.
Have you tried the seltzer version of this?
I know, and I probably never will.
I kind of want to try it.
Well, if you do, let me know how it is, because that shit's good as is. I don't really want to change it.
Yeah, but like the seltzers, it's like $18 and you get like 12 cans. Like I'm just getting more of that liquid, you know?
I don't know. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not.
Yes. So before we start, I would just like to say, I was gonna say shout out to Ukraine, but that's not really the right way to put it.
Oh, our
Uh,
thoughts are
yeah,
with you.
our
Our
thoughts are
thoughts.
with the people
Yeah.
in Ukraine. Living next to Russia is obviously not fun. Um,
Yeah.
and everyone, if you're listening from Ukraine, which I don't know if we actually have any listeners out to look, uh,
We probably don't this week.
good luck. Hopefully
Yeah.
you're all right and your family's safe. And but seriously, like everyone out in Ukraine, we feel for you, and hopefully this isn't a long battle that goes on. Um,
Definitely.
we'll see, but looks like Russia's winning so far, so looking good for the
Unfortunately.
Ukrainians. Did you see they got Chernobyl? Like,
Yeah. I said that to you earlier, right?
yeah, I read it this morning, but I was like, why are you fighting over Chernobyl? Just leave that. You don't need to go there.
Yeah. Dude, I was reading a little bit about it, and they're like, the Ukrainian government's like, yeah, we don't know the extent of the damage. Like the fucking thing around the actual plant, they're like, yeah, that could be damaged. We don't
Yeah, the
know. Like if
nuclear
that is
reactor.
damaged, yeah, the
Yeah,
reactor itself, like if that's damaged, like there could be nuclear shit like all over Europe. Like we hope it isn't, but we don't know right now.
yeah,
That's pretty fucking scary.
it's crazy.
It's insane.
I saw because I was on Twitter right, like I think when it got out that they were fighting there. That was my first thing. Like, why would you fight there? I feel like you don't want to fight in radiation, and especially if you like blow up the wrong thing, probably not going to go well for either side. Um,
No.
but dude, I mean, seeing the videos on Twitter of like people's houses getting bombed, like there was this one I saw which was surreal where like it was this woman and her kids, and she literally watches this Russian jet like fly down and bomb the building next to her. It's crazy. It's crazy. So,
And
uh,
what's sad is that's we're seeing this stuff happening, yet the Russian government and all the politicians are telling their people like, "Oh, civilians aren't being hurt. We're using high-tech precision missiles
yeah,
and precision strikes that are hitting military only." No, it's not true. Like there are civilians that are getting caught in the crossfire.
yep,
There's I think the number is up to like 200 plus civilian and military personnel that are confirmed dead, and then there's non-counted for, and then there's also, like, an even higher number wounded, I believe. Like, it's insane. It's popping off, unfortunately.
I saw this thing where like it was this fucking Twitter account, and it was I don't know if it was a female or a guy. I don't assume genders on Twitter anymore. I'm wrong every time. But literally, I saw this. The tweet was only 23% of Ukrainians are vaccinated, and they're all gathering up in shelters. COVID's gonna go like wild over there, and they're all gonna die because of COVID. Like, I think they have worse problems right now than COVID.
Yeah, bigger
So
fish to fry.
yeah,
Maybe a Russian bullet more
yeah.
than COVID, to be fearing.
um, yeah. So that's all I want to say really about Ukraine. We'll keep you updated for next week. We'll see how it goes in a week.
Yeah. A week from now, we might just be in a nuclear
Yeah,
apocalypse, we'll see.
we'll be living in Fallout, so we don't have to talk about Fallout anymore.
Fallout
Um,
76, more like Fallout 2022.
right, yeah. So, alrighty, let's get into it. We have a lot to talk about. So the first thing is like why we've been gone. I'm gonna be honest. There's not a good excuse. Um,
Yeah.
it's not like that we haven't wanted to record, but I think with like me being busy at work and then doing some other things like after work, I just haven't had like the drive to want to do the podcast. Just because like I'm working and doing some other stuff after, so I'm tired and I just kind of want to play video games. And I know Jared's been the same. He's going through some stuff right now too, so it's like that's why we haven't been doing it. But I'm at a place now where like I'm managing my time better, so we should be able to do it every week again. So apologize for that.
Yeah.
I wanted to
And
give
definitely don't wanna throw anyone under, like, don't make this sound like I'm, like, making bad on anybody, but the few nights there was 2 weeks in a row where we were like, "All right, like, we need to record, like, this needs to happen." We were like, "All right, let's do it." We're getting building up that motivation, and then, "Oh, wait, David's here. Let's go play this, or let's go play that." And it's like, we did. That was a couple weeks, so that was also a part of it, but like you said, just not having that drive, definitely had other stuff going on, and also, I feel like the current events in the world are kinda, like, super demotivating to wanna do other things when it's just like, I spend all day working, I get home, I read all these horrible things going on in the world, and then it's like, I just wanna, like, decompress. So,
yeah,
yeah, we're back at it, though. We're back in the saddle, so to
yeah,
speak.
we'll be good. Want to talk about the PlayStation free games of the month? Because they're actually really good this
Mm.
month. So you get Ark, which is dog shit. So already it's starting off bad. Um, but you get you get Ghost Tsushima Legends, which is like that multiplayer game mode that they have. Um, and then you get Ghost Runner, which is that like cyberpunk, like you basically have a sword. You're like a ninja parkour guy. It's actually a really dope game that was like really popular last year.
Mm.
Um, but that is those are the free games this month. So even if you don't want to play them, you should claim them anyways. Um, so I'll claim Ark. Never gonna play that dog shit, but I'll claim it.
Obviously.
I also want to talk about the Uncharted movie that came out since that is gaming related. I have not seen it yet. I don't want to see it until it's out of theaters. So the reviews, like from critics, I think it has like a 30 something percent on Rotten Tomatoes. But the audience rating is like 90. So the way I'm taking this
Huh.
is it's a fun watch, but it's not a good movie. Um, that's how I put it. It's just a popcorn movie. So,
Yeah,
um,
that sounds about right.
yeah. Uh, and then Bioshock is getting a new movie, or not a new movie, is getting a movie, and it's coming to Netflix. So Netflix is making that. Um, so I love Bioshock. Bioshock Infinite's one of my favorite games. We're getting
Oh,
a new
yeah.
Bioshock game here soon, hopefully later this year, next year. So I wonder if they're gonna correlate that. I don't know if they began filming on this, but I wonder if they're gonna release the movie with the game. Like that's usually how they try to do things. Yeah. So I guess our first like big gaming topic is 2K. You know, they make NBA, they make a lot of other stuff like the PGA games. They are making multiple Lego sports games. And the first one that they announced is they're doing a Lego soccer game. So
Huh.
Lego soccer hasn't been a thing since the N64. Um, but I mean, FIFA's not doing the stuff with EA anymore, so licensed stuff
FIFA's
going
awesome.
around. Um,
We found Cody's new game, Lego Soccer.
Lego soccer. Hey, if it's fun, you know,
Yeah.
you know, hopefully, I don't know what other sport because they said they were gonna do other sports games. I'm guessing they're gonna do like a Lego football game.
Oh,
Um,
that'd be cool.
mate, I don't know if the baseball would do well, but a racing game probably. So along those lines. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to update you guys on our Christopher Nolan rankings because we are doing those. We've
Oh,
watched
yeah. We've been watching.
we've watched 3 movies now.
That's the question. I'll pull it up real quick.
Yes,
Right here.
we've watched The Prestige, Memento, and Tenet. So
Yes.
we're going through those. So hopefully in the next like 2-3 weeks we could probably do the show about the rankings.
Hopefully.
Um, but if not, I mean it'll be a next month thing probably. Well, next month is a week away. It'll probably be like a April kind of thing. Um, but you never know. Street Fighter 6 also got announced in like a weird way. I think it was like announced on Twitter through like a weird cryptic thing, and then they posted the trailer on Twitter. I'm not a huge Street Fighter fan, but I know those games have like a huge cult following. So if you like Street Fighter games or games that are worse than Mortal Kombat, those are coming out. The big thing, Dead Island 2 is alive, and we've probably talked about this on the podcast. Huge fans of Dead Island.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
I've been waiting. Well, we've been waiting for this game since 2013, since they showed off the California stuff. It is.
I'm the bomb, and I'm about.
Yeah.
Blow up.
They are apparently going to reveal it at some point during the summer, and then it is going to be released either later this year or early next year, as long as they can hit the targets that they want. It's still the same concept. It's taking place in California. It's going to be like San Fran, Hollywood Boulevard, Beverly Hills. So I'm guessing like because they showed off gameplay of it, like a good 30 minutes of it back in 2013, and I'm guessing that's the same. Like in
Really?
the sense of like how it's gonna feel and how it's gonna look. I'm guessing it's gonna be really similar to that because that game was almost done. And then, they switched developers and, there was rumors that it was completely scrapped and they were restarting. But considering that it's still in the same area, and I know the studio has been working on it for like a year and a half now, I'm guessing they took that old game, they made it for new generation consoles, like they made it better graphically and probably updated a lot of the mechanics and upgraded how the quests work. But how we saw it in 2013 is how I guess it was probably going to look. Zombies being able to break doors open the way they were, the way the crafting was probably going to work. So it looked great in 2013. I was ready for it. But I had that. I wonder if I still have my receipt somewhere. I have that game still on pre-order at GameStop.
Really?
Yes. I have
Holy
$5 on it. It's been on there since 2013. So,
dude.
Yeah.
Just thinking about Dead Island right now is hyping me up. Like, I just want to go play Dead Island now that we're talking about it. I fucking miss it. We got to go play Riptide at some point before the new one comes out.
Well, Jordan's never played it. So
what? Never played Riptide?
I don't think so.
That motherfucker. We'll have to play with him.
Yeah, we were talking about it a few days ago. I think I was telling him about this story, and I think he played the first one. He said, but he never played 2. And I was like, "You mean Riptide?" And he goes, "Well, that's 2." And I was like, "It's not 2." But, not 2. Riptide's funny because like Riptide is worse in a lot of ways. Like in the sense of like it is way more buggy, way more glitches. But I have so much fun in that game, and I don't know like because Dead Island 1 I think is like a great game, and we have a lot of fun in there. But I think Riptide, like we definitely have more fun on that game.
I don't know why, but I like the area of Riptide more because, like, in all you got like what there's 3 different areas I think, or 2. There's at least 2 different main areas you go to in Riptide. And I like both of them, but in the first Dead Island, I only like the first one. Like after the first area in the first Dead Island, I'm not into it anymore. I feel like that's why I didn't. I like the jungle better in Riptide. I didn't like it in the first one, but that's just. I don't know. It's been so long since we played, and we have to go through.
Riptide, you start off in like that flooded jungle kind of thing. Yeah. And yeah, you have the jungle that you just mentioned about. That's like at the end of the game. Well, actually, it's like more middle end. But yeah. So can't wait. That will be an instant buy.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, later this year, early 2023 is when we will apparently be able to play this game. So that's pretty exciting. They showed off the PlayStation VR. They actually showed the headset itself. It looks very similar to like an Oculus. It's white to match the PlayStation 5. Of
course.
Obviously, this comes out at some point this year. We don't know pricing yet. We don't know release date. But it looks really cool, and it's something I will be grabbing because I've wanted to dive into VR. I had a VR headset before, but I want to dive into it on the PlayStation. And I mean, dude, it's a 4K, or sorry, it's an OLED screen, and it's probably gonna be like $300. So that's cheaper than most Oculuses for that price performance. So can't wait for that. And then kind of the last thing before we talk about some games that we've been playing, Call of Duty 2023 has been delayed, which is going to be Treyarch's new game. That's been delayed till 2024 to give them an extra year. The reasoning is Call of Duty has made $1 billion really fast within 2 months every single year in revenue, except for Vanguard. So I'm guessing they delay. I mean, Vanguard's already made $1 billion. Don't get me wrong, but it took longer. So
Rightfully so.
I'm guessing they just delayed it so that they had more time, put more features in. So Modern Warfare 2 that comes out later this year is going to be the main Call of Duty for 2 years. But next year they are releasing apparently a free-to-play zombies game. But that's not like going to be the main Call of Duty game. That's more of like a spin-off kind of thing. And zombies is great, don't get me wrong. I'll play it. But multiplayer-wise, it's going to be Modern Warfare 2. So that game better be good. It better be good.
Yeah, the more I've been thinking about this, I keep seeing people say like, yeah, like if this Modern Warfare sucks, like it's gonna be 4 years of Cold War, and like I've seen people say that, and I'm like, I don't know if I really agree with that, but it has made me think I would have preferred to have Cold War for 2 years and then have gotten this Modern Warfare and then have it for 2 years, like. But at the same time, I'm concerned because if this Modern Warfare isn't good, like all this waiting, like waiting 2 years is gonna suck with not with a bad Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But that being said, because we're waiting, the one that comes after that, the one coming after Modern Warfare, that better be a great fucking Call of Duty. It better be the best one we've gotten since Black Ops 2. Like
Yeah.
without a doubt.
I mean, I'm actually really liking Vanguard. I like it more than Modern Warfare 2019 for sure. I think it plays better. It's still not like a fantastic Call of Duty. It's not even like a great Call of Duty. I think it's like good, but like there's a lot of issues with it. But I'm also playing on the ranked side of it, so I'm not running into shotgun pistols like people are and stuff. Like I was not
newly formed
yeah.
alpha.
So, yeah, I hope it's good, and I hope it has a good rank play system. But speaking of that, let's get into what we've been playing. I'll start off first. Call of Duty released their rank play system. And it's actually good this year in the sense of like how it ranks you, and you have an elo system, so it gives you a number of like where you rank inside your rank. So like I'm currently like 2,100. I'm an elite something. So I'm basically one rank away from master. The only thing is you get shit teammates a lot. So if you're not 4-man squatting or 3-man squatting, like kind of shit out of luck most of the time. But yeah, so I've been playing Call of Duty. But the main thing is I got Horizon Forbidden West, which I know the last time we did the podcast, I said I wasn't going to get. I lied. I got it immediately, played it on release.
Yeah, you did. I was watching you stream that shit.
Yeah, and I mean, what do I even say about this game? It is by far the best looking game I've ever played. And I don't say that lightly. We've played a lot of great looking games. But there has been so many moments where I have just been walking around and like I'll stop and look at the ground and it's just so detailed, or like the lighting in the game is the best lighting ever. Like when it comes to video game wise, it is fantastic. And the game overall is really good. Like I've been seeing a lot of comparisons to The Witcher 3. I don't think the story is near The Witcher 3. I think the side quests are actually on par with The Witcher 3 side quests. They're fucking fantastic side quests. The story, the first like 10 hours, to be honest with you, I did not give a shit about. And even now, like I'm intrigued where the story's going. I know what's going on. But whenever a cutscene's happening, it's like I just want to get back to the world. I actually just want to get back to playing, and I haven't beat it yet. I am probably towards the end of the game. I'm at the last area you actually get to go to, which is the only area they showed during the E3 stuff, which is like the beaches, that cool jungle area. It's fucking beautiful. The dinosaurs that I've been fighting, like the robot things, are dope as hell. Like the boss fights are really good. Really good boss fights. It's challenging. Like you actually have to like inventory manage, like what kind of bows you're shooting, where you're gonna shoot. It's hard to hit those shots. The melee combat's kind of wonky, but it's whatever. The stealth's really good. A lot of the mechanics of the game feel really smooth, and I mean, like, Jared, I'll have to take you to the area because I wasn't streaming it. Like, when I was in there's a part where you go to Las Vegas and you like turn on the city lights. I took a
Holy
screen.
shit.
I took a screenshot of it on my PlayStation. I'll have to like share it somehow.
Yeah.
It was amazing how good it looked, and I was at nighttime. It was beautiful, and what me and Cody have been saying is Horizon is a better looking game than Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
And it's like Red Dead 2, I think, is probably the best looking game we got besides this. But like,
Oh, dude.
the difference
Yeah.
between Horizon and Red Dead is actually pretty massive. Like, Horizon looks that good. Like, the ground, the lighting, the skybox, buildings, the character facial animations, like, it hasn't been done better before. And Red Dead's the only thing that's gotten close. And it just amazes me that this game is working this well on a $500 console. Like, my PC couldn't make something look that good. And it's the first game, like, because I played Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank looks fantastic as well. Probably the first new gen game that was like, okay, this is what next gen's going to be. Ratchet and Clank doesn't hold a candle to this. And every time I go to a new area, my jaw is just dropping. Even underwater sections, it's like, why does the game look so good underwater? And they have this whole combat system underneath water. Like, they've thought about everything. And I haven't gotten to a part of the game where, like, I'm like, man, I'm not enjoying this. I mean, there's certain areas that I prefer. Like, I don't like, in games in general, I don't like desert areas. That's just how I am. Like, they're usually the most boring in video games. Like, they're just wide open desert areas, nothing going on. This game, they have tornadoes in those sand areas. Like, they have fucking sandstorms. And even in Las Vegas, they have these ways to make it interesting. Underground water areas in the desert. Like, it's so interesting how they built the world. I mean, I can't rate the game because I haven't beat it yet, but like, if the story is going where I think it's going to go, I think this is going to be like the third best PlayStation exclusive to have ever been released. Because for me personally, it's God of War, which I think, besides The Witcher 3, is the best game to have come out. And then Spider-Man, and that's just because I'm a Spider-Man whore.
Yeah, you are.
So like, I think Horizon is a better game than Spider-Man, but I probably enjoy Spider-Man more just because I'm a Spider-Man slut. And then Horizon. And I mean, Horizon might be number one after I finish this game. Because usually when I finish a game's story, I don't ever come back to the game. It's very rare. I've done it for Spider-Man, The Witcher, some God of War stuff, but it's very rare that I like actually go back and do side quests. There's not a chance that I do not go back and play some side quests in this game and actually like go around and find some of the stuff, because the game is just that good. So Horizon Forbidden West, I cannot recommend it enough. It's fantastic. It's like a 9 out of 10. I mean, it's phenomenal how good it is. Also, I forgot to talk about Spider-Man might be coming out on PC later this year. That's been a rumor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But Jared, what have you been playing?
Well, nothing nearly as exciting, it turns out. I still haven't gotten Call of Duty. That's one thing I have not done. I've been playing a lot of Civ, Civilization 6, Madden. I got back into Madden. Hell, hold on, there was something else I was playing. What the fucking name? We were playing it together. What the fuck's it called? PUBG. Thank you.
Oh yeah, PUBG.
We got back into PUBG, which has been great. I don't know if we've talked about that podcast. I can't remember if we were playing it when we last recorded, but PUBG's been fucking great. It's better than it was when we first played it. When we first started playing PUBG, I remember not being able to win a game to save our fucking lives. And when we get on PUBG, we win at least one game a night. So that's been a lot of fun. Civ 6 has just been something I don't know why I've been on YouTube watching a bunch of strategy games. I just wanted to play them. So that's one I got back into. And then Madden again because Damien and I have a league. We decided to do some fantasy drafts on there. That's really it.
Yeah.
I play GTA. I got back into GTA with Jordan. Him and I have been playing that. Just grinding shit out. It's miscellaneous stuff. The biggest one I've gotten back into recently is Destiny 2. Not that I feel like we ever really stopped playing that game, but the Witch Queen just came out 2 days ago. Yeah, came out 2 days ago, February 22nd. And I have the collector's edition. Actually, since you are always showing off all the shit you get on the podcast, I'll actually show off something I got. So yeah, got the collector's edition for the Witch Queen. Oh wow, you can see your reflection in that. Look at that.
You can.
Hi there, cutie. I haven't opened it yet. I haven't even decided if I'm gonna. I feel like I might eventually here. I was talking to Dallas in the chat about it.
I feel like you
I
have
feel
to
like
open it.
I feel like I'm probably gonna open it and I'll stream it for you guys. There's just so much cool shit in here. I was thinking about just not opening it and saving it for a little while until I had a place where I could actually put everything and like actually display it nicely, but we'll see. That being said, have that to open at some point. I'll probably show everyone in the Discord. Maybe we'll put it on the podcast if we ever do anything like that. But gameplay wise, when it comes to Destiny 2's Witch Queen, it fucking kind of like took me off my feet there. It very much surprised me with the difference it was or the difference in gameplay when it came to the light bearer hive. Like it was fucking I was like, "Oh, there that's what they look like. That's cool." And I shot one and then I fucking died and I couldn't figure out why. They've changed a lot of shit, a lot of mechanics. Not going to go too far into it. I've only played the first mission and I've done some other side quest stuff. Some of the like pick up the bounties, your typical Destiny, go here, talk to this person, go here, talk to that person. Talked to like the new vendors, figured all that stuff out with Banshee with his new system. Raul, the Cryptarch, with him being now basically the spider with all the different location currencies and whatnot. The collectible, not collectibles. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly
Yeah.
what I'm saying. And that's really it. The new forge crafting thing with weapons. That was also something I looked at. I haven't gotten very much into it. I don't want to get too far into it. I don't know if you're gonna be playing it with me or not, so I kind of been like pumping the brakes a little bit to see whether you do end up getting into it or not. We'll see. But that's kind of why I'm not jumping right all in, is because if I do play it, I want to play with you. But
Yeah.
also, I don't want to get so fucking like caught up in it that I don't play anything else because I am having a good time playing like Madden, Civ, and PUBG whenever we do play it. So
Yeah, I mean, like, I've been paying attention to it, and like people have been saying this is the best DLC that Destiny's ever gotten. Um, my thing is, I just don't have time for it right now, and
totally understandable.
Destiny is just one of those games where it's like you have to commit 3 hours a minimum a night to keep up, and then once you finish everything, then you can take your break. I can't do that right now. I want to play Call of Duty. I'm playing Horizon. I have some shit going on after work. Like, I can't put in the time. I want to play it badly. I've been seeing all the shit. It looks so cool. They changed a lot of shit. I've had to tell myself no.
Dude, Void 3.0.
I know. See, but I heard they ruined it for Hunters. Apparently, it's not as good.
Don't know, but for Titans, it's fucking badass. I'll tell you
Yeah.
right now.
But yeah, I want to play it so bad. And I've been seeing the new worm cannon launcher that they had that fucking is like a DPS machine.
I haven't even watched it. Like I've watched no videos on it because I want to experience everything first. Like I keep getting recommended how to get this exotic, how to get that exotic, how to rank up, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait. I want to play it. But like, there's some stuff I'm like, I see the video titles. I'm ready. I'll watch later. Watch later. Watch
Yeah.
later. You and I are the exact opposites. So funny.
Yeah, so I've been wanting to. I realize it's been like a month. I should probably show all the 4Ks I've gotten. So
Yes.
let me grab those real quick. Give me one.
Well, while he's grabbing those, I'll talk to you guys. I literally just got a notification from my local news station talking about satellite footage showing large fires burning after Russia reportedly attacks a Ukrainian airbase. So that's happening literally as we speak. Not that you guys were expecting not to be happening, but it is insane what's going on over there. Like we said before, keeping them in our thoughts and prayers, and same thing for our Canadian friends with all that shit happening up there.
Oh yeah, Canadians, you are fucked.
Dude,
Good luck.
slowly turned into a dictatorship there with
Yeah.
fucking Master Trudeau.
So the one I've been waiting for the longest, which I've talked on here before, I got the Spider-Man Trilogy on 4K. I have not watched any of these yet.
Mm.
I have not had the time, and it bugs me because which I'll show you with later. I put another trilogy ahead of this to watch first because I've never seen this trilogy, but this is my holy grail now. So I'm getting there. I'll watch it. Don't get me wrong. And I think I gave you the 4K codes.
Yes, I haven't redeemed them yet, but I'm on my phone.
Yes. It's cool. It's kind of I spent $60 on it, so I mean 3 transfers isn't bad, but it's bare bones. And then the third disc is behind the left one. But yeah, so I'll watch this. Trust me, we're getting there. So I bought this trilogy because it was on sale on Amazon for $24. And I've heard, and for 3 4Ks, I mean, a 4K is usually $24. So I got 3 of them for $24. And I heard so much about this trilogy. And I've seen the older movies, like there's one with Mark Wahlberg, and you'll know what I'm talking about in a second. But I wanted to watch them, and my mom's always liked these kind of movies, so I grabbed them, and that's the Planet of the Apes trilogy on 4K. I have to say, I was pleasantly surprised how good these were. I thought it was all hype because, the first one, which is Rise of the Planet of the Apes, I think I've seen the ending to that one before, and I was like, all right, this is good. This is, it's not great, but it's good. But Dawn for the Planet of the Apes was fucking fantastic. And War for the Planet of the Apes was I was so emotionally invested, and so was my mom. I cannot believe how emotionally invested I was. Where at the end of the movie, my mom was crying. And I mean, I guess I'll spoil. Well, have you ever seen these movies, Jared?
Not all of them. I've seen the entire of the first one. I've seen middle section of either the first or the second or the last one, but I haven't seen all of them all the way through.
Okay, I won't spoil it then, because this is something we're probably gonna have to sit down and watch together at some point.
Okay, I
The
like those
last
movies.
one's an ape holocaust movie. They get all the apes and they're literally treated like they're in the Holocaust. That's the only way I can explain it, because that's exactly what they're going through. And
Yeah,
it is so sad. And at the end of the movie, I'm just sitting there this is about monkeys, and I'm crying. What the fuck?
I did it for Harambe.
Yeah, 4K wise, the first one's kind of eh. The last two though, really good, really good transfers. So they're not. I don't think this is on sale anymore, but I mean, it's cool. It's a whole fucking pack. It's got a little poster inside, which I'm not gonna undo. But I mean,
So
20.
isn't Caesar played by the same guy who voices Gollum and plays
Yes.
the one armless guy in Black Panther and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fucking awesome.
really good trilogy. I mean, if this goes on sale again, even if you don't have a 4K player, this is worth it because it has the Blu-ray discs. It's so good, so good.
Hey, by the way, isn't James Franco in the first one?
Yeah,
Okay, I thought so. I was making
he does
sure.
a decent job. I know, there's a James Franco hate now because of some sexual stuff.
Well,
Acting
every time
wise,
I see him, I just think of Seth Rogen. So
yeah, acting wise, it's all right. Um, this one, I'm kind of disappointed in. I have to watch it to make sure my disc is all right. Because wow, I hate that. I just realized that. I'll have to fix that. So Amazon had a deal where it was buy 3 for the price of 2 on 4Ks. So I bought these next 3 together, and I paid 40 something dollars for 3 4Ks. The first one I got is Dunkirk. I know you can't see
that's
it.
one we're gonna have to watch, isn't it?
Yes. So I now have every 4K that Christopher Nolan has put out there. So I have all of them. The reason why I'm disappointed in this one is not because of the quality of the 4K, because I haven't watched it yet. I heard it's amazing. All Christopher Nolan movies are great in 4K. But Amazon sent it to me. I don't know if you can see this fucking wear on the front. Oh, there you go. You can see how it's all,
Yeah.
and then the bottom of my case is broken.
Ooh.
I hate that, and I was reading online that a lot of people's 4K discs were damaged because of it. So I have to watch this one actually in the next week or two, so I can make sure it's okay. If it's okay, I'll just buy another 4K little case thing. Doesn't matter to me.
If the disc isn't okay, just bring it to work.
Well, I'll just send it back. Yeah. Yeah, but Dunkirk, I now have all the Christopher Nolans. This next one is probably the best 4K that's come out this year by far, and that's Dune on 4K.
Oh yeah.
I watched this movie on HBO Max. Streaming 4K is nowhere near like disc quality 4K. But I have also not watched this one yet. I've been slacking. But it's apparently really good. The movie's really good.
Still need to watch that one.
Yeah, it's really good. That's all I had to say about this one.
Maybe I'll watch it tonight.
If you haven't seen the movie, it's on HBO Max. Jared, I can give you my account so you can watch the 4K one. But yeah, it's really good.
I have your account. We just watched a movie on HBO Max like 2 days ago.
Yeah, but I don't think HBO Max is. Well, it might be 4K now. On this last one, so I grabbed it because I couldn't pick a third movie, and I was like, well, if I'm gonna have any of the like Marvel movies, I'm gonna have this one on 4K because this is the best 4K transfer they've done. That's an Avengers End Game on 4K. And I actually got the slipcover with this one, which is apparently pretty rare. But yeah, Avengers on 4K. Once again, have not watched this. I will though. Don't get me wrong. But apparently this is really good 4K wise. This is actually my first MCU movie that I have on 4K, which is actually surprising.
Oh, that's right. I think you said that before.
Yeah, I have Spider-Man No Way Home, the Steelbook, that comes out the 12th of April. That will be here. That'll be my second one. But yeah, and I mean, this is a top 3 Marvel movie, so why not get it? But I'm gonna get them all here eventually. I just don't have the space, and I'm prioritizing like getting movies I actually like really want in 4K.
Understandably.
So yeah, I mean, this is a great release, and this was free. I got Avengers End Game for free, so I can't complain.
Oh.
But yeah, that's all the 4Ks I've gotten recently, I think.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that should be it. I haven't bought really anything.
The last
else.
one I remember you showing off in the podcast was Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, I think that was the last one I got. Nothing else has really happened, to be honest. Like with what I've been buying, I've been kind of keeping it cheap lately. So,
last thing I bought that wasn't the collector's edition was a fucking thing of Pokemon cards. So
yeah,
I feel it. I've been.
Yep. I mean, Donda 2 came out. Actually, just like 20 minutes ago, Donda 2 just came out. I've been listening to it past few days on some links, but good.
But is it on like official platforms now? Like, can I see it on Spotify? Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's not coming to any.
That's when I'll listen to it. That when it comes out on Spotify is when I'll be listening to it.
It's never coming out on Spotify, apparently.
Well, then I guess I'm never listening.
Yeah, I'll send you the links eventually.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that's all that's been going on. So Nolan stuff's coming soon. Next week, we'll see. We might do a gun podcast next week. It just depends. We might just do a normal one.
When the gun podcast does come, it's gonna be fucking lit. Just so you know, I'll probably have to set up a table right here to just put the guns on for easier access, because otherwise I'm gonna be up and down going back and forth to the safe. So when we do, it's just gonna be lit.
Yeah, that's all I got. I think
aren't we gonna have a special guest or two for the gun podcast?
Yeah, we'll have Chad on.
Oh, we're not having Cody again. Show up the rest of his.
Cody hasn't gotten any more.
Yeah, but he didn't show up all his the first time he was on.
He did.
Oh, he did? Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought we all. Oh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So well, we'll see. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Sorry for the 4 week not posting.
A little downtime we took,
Downtime. To be fair though, like this past month, like the last week has been when stuff's really been going on. Like the last month's been kind of slow. But hopefully we don't go on another month hiatus. We shouldn't be.
No, we'll be here.
So yeah, we will see
The
you
only
guys.
reason
Go ahead.
before we finish this off, the only reason that we would in any form like not be uploading on a regular basis from here on out, and it wouldn't even be like us, it'd probably be me, is if I get this new job. Because I'm gonna be out of state for like half a month ish.
Yeah, I'll have a
But
replacement. Don't
that could
worry.
be at any time. So you guys will know. There'll be some plenty of heads up. But
Yeah, and I'll
we're
find a
here.
replacement, so it's all right.
Yeah. Yep.
Permanent replacement. We'll see. Um,
That's what you got to do.
yeah.
I'll have a laptop in my snowball if I have to, but we'll see.
Oh God,
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
is it at least like a MacBook or something?
It's my Surface Pro. So I mean, it's
Oh, that's all right.
good.
All right. Alrighty, guys. We'll see you next week. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay safe, Ukraine. See you later.
See you later, guys.